Hey, what is up, guys? Triumphy here once again. It's been a while since I've made a video. I've been living life, getting out and about. You know, uh, Cutting back. What happened was is my streaming computer gave out, so you know I haven't been able to stream as much. But I've had some family commitments that have been taking up some more of my time recently, which has been a welcome change, to be honest. But I wanted to get on here when I am playing something really good. I want to let people know, especially when it comes to World of Warcraft Classic, my favorite video game. And I want to let you guys know. Um, I know a lot. Some of you guys saw me originally playing Season of Discovery or World of Warcraft Classic SOD, um, Season of Discovery. And some of you guys were watching the stream, and we were leveling, and you know, the leveling through Season of Discovery was a really fun time. But I felt like it didn't move quick enough. Like I would have liked to be at level 25 for like 2 weeks. Give us enough time to maybe like have like a 4 week phase at the start. Let people get into Black Fathom Deeps and do that stuff and get some cool gear, but and then move on. I felt like the phases were like a cool idea, but they came out slower than I would have liked. I think we're at almost a year and a half of Season of Discovery, and the game is finally to the point where um, I would say that we're getting classic plus content at this point. For 20 years, many of us, a lot of people, even more than that, have been waiting, to see new content in the classic World of Warcraft. And whether you agree that SOD is the embodiment of classic, or that it really trounces on classics, um, what classic was, I've got to tell you, SOD has just been a blast. This new phase that's come out, that is scratching an itch that many of us WoW players have wanted to have scratched for a long time, which is Scarlet Crusade content and lore, and what that means, to getting the Ashbringer and finally having that piece of content that the developers put into progress so many years ago kind of get to pay off for the player base. Um, and I gotta say, I'm here for it. I've never come back to, at least in my adult life, an MMO and had so much fun actually figuring out like what's going on, because there's a lot. Like if you come back to SOD, at first you're like, okay, I got to figure out, are the runes still a thing? No, I can just buy them all off a vendor. Okay. Okay, now we need to go over to Eastern Plaguelands because that seems like where everything's going on. People are saying there's just so many different things going on, but with a little time and effort put into gathering information and playing the game, you will like pretty quickly find out what all these new little systems are for, and it's basically for gear catch up, and solo content too, to be able to catch up with gear. I don't have as much time to jump into Discord and hang out with the boys and like do content as much as I'd like to. So being able to play, single player WoW is a great feeling, and feel like I'm still progressing through the game is a really good feeling. Because at the end of the day, when you get in the new raid, you want to feel like you're contributing something to the other players around you, and I think this Season of Discovery has just done an awesome job of making me want to play the game, and giving me a nice carrot on the stick with the Ashbringer, and getting to help other people get the Ashbringer and fulfill that dream for them too. Just so cool. So, if you guys haven't played Season of Discovery in a while, or you're playing hardcore and you're on your fifth character that you've made it to level 40, and you're like, dang man, I really like WoW, but it'd be cool if I didn't die. Have all this time committed and never get to raid or like get to have that community aspect that raiding brings to guilds. I think Season of Discovery is the answer for it. Like, get in here, get some cool gear, play the game, and like have fun playing the game, and the game will reward you for just playing it. And I feel like that's a hard thing, or at least for me in the past, has been a hard thing when it comes to classic WoW. It's like, where do I invest my time? And they've added a lot of cool stuff to kind of guide you in your adventure. So I really appreciate the guys over at Blizzard that are continuing to develop classic WoW, and whether Season of Discovery is the continuation of what classic will be, or if the devs have something else up their sleeve, a happy medium. It'd be a cool thing to find out. So appreciate you guys watching and listening to me catch up a little bit about my Season of Discovery World of Warcraft career. For those of you guys that follow me a little bit more personally, I want to thank you guys for hanging out and watching the video for one, and hearing my update about my Season of Discovery character. Also, I'm playing in a bunch of the guys that do World of Warcraft like daily content have put together a guild called Phase 9, and it's on Crusader Strike Alliance side. So if you guys are interested, hit me up. I'm Triumphy in game, and we'll get you. I'll talk to somebody and try to get you in the guild. So, but for those of you that follow me a little bit more personally, the reason I haven't been on as much streaming and also making YouTube videos and stuff is, I think sometimes when you're a creator, you create to just create, because you need to fulfill this thing inside of you, that little dopamine that you get from like finishing a project, or having somebody react to your content. Can be such a good feeling, but it's such a fleeting one as well. And I feel like my streaming stuff is fun and it's enjoyable, but if I ever want people to actually pay attention to my content and watch me in the future, I got to get out and learn a little bit more than just streaming, and have some life to talk about when I am on stream, and so I've gotten to do that recently. My grandma is what would she's getting older, and I have been able to be like a caretaker for her for about the past 6 months. And with getting older, you develop your body is breaking down in some ways and rebuilding itself in others. And especially when you have different surgeries and all that type of stuff. And so getting to help my grandma through this process, and it's so great because I see each day that she's getting a little better. And there for a little while I was a little bit worried we might lose her, and but being able to be a part of getting to rejuvenate my grandmother and be in her life as much as I have been recently, and it's really like made me budget not only my time for gaming, but my time for family and other stuff that I found is just as important, if not more, than my World of Warcraft career. Which is important to me. It's been something that I've been developing for many years, and as dumb as it may sound to somebody that doesn't play the game, um, this little guy on my screen is a big deal to me. I want to see him. I have a vision of him and me in a Wrathy Basin with Ashbringer, the cool item at the end of the game, man. And getting to see that through, I think, is something that I'm excited to maybe try to do. And maybe I won't get there, but maybe getting to help some other people get to have that same experience will be just as endearing as getting to do it myself. So yeah, I'm enjoying playing the game right now, guys. I'm enjoying living life. For any of you guys out there that are struggling at the minute, and you wake up in the morning and you feel like you're just going from day to day and nothing's changing. I just want to remind you guys, life changes quicker than you think, and the best advice I can give is, if you're feeling down in that way, man, get around people. If you're in World of Warcraft and you're not married or something and you have the time to hang out with the boys, get in there and do it, because not only do you need that camaraderie, but the other people around you do too. And there's nothing better than getting to spend time with people that love the same things that you do. And yeah, so enjoy Seasons of Discovery, guys. Parker, if you're watching this video, dude, I hope you're having a good time over there on Horde. Because I play Alliance, because I'm a paladin, I'm always bummed that I can't play with you, but I hope you're having as much fun as I am. And maybe we'll meet up in the whatever the next version of this thing is. So all right, love you guys, bye.